Hi there, this is Andrew from laptopreviews.com, and I have here with me today the HP NV17, and this is the NV17 3200 edition, so it's got the latest Intel Ivy Bridge processor in it. And the model I happen to have is the NV17 3D, so this is like the creme de la creme of the NV lineup. It's the highest performance, highest specs, and just all around best consumer laptop that HP is offering right now. You can get dual hard drive, or if you want, SSD storage, and I have a full array of ports including DisplayPort, it beats audio, backlit keyboard, and let's see, of course you get a slot loading optical drive as well. Let's just take a look at the ports here. On the left hand side you have two USB 3.0 ports, then you have a microphone port, then you have two headphone ports. So we've got a couple of people who want to listen to stuff on headphones, then you can certainly do that with the NV17. On the right hand side you have your media card reader, you have an HDMI port, then you have two display ports, so you can output to two monitors at once, and then you have two USB 3.0 ports. What we have here is an audio jog dial, and then you have your Ethernet port right here, and then just the power jack. So the display on the NV17 is 1920 by 1080, get full HD, and it's a really gorgeous display. The colors are amazing. It is a glossy screen, so you'll see you can get a bit of a reflection there, as you can see me in the portions that are black. The panel itself is not IPS, so if you tilt it back you're going to see a bit of color distortion there. So the NV15 comes with the option of an IPS panel. The NV17 does not. Now, as I mentioned before, this NV17 is a 3D screen, so that means it has a high refresh rate, and which enables the ability to wear 3D glasses and actually view movies in 3D. Of course, I cannot really demonstrate that too easily here, since this is I'm shooting this with a camera that cannot shoot 3D. But nonetheless, it's a really cool feature to have, especially if you're into movie watching, or use some applications that can use that 3D ability of the screen. Overall, the screen's really nice, and it's certainly one of the better screens I've seen as far as laptops go that are non-IPS, at least. So I happen to have on hand with me HP NV17 3D and the HP Pavilion DV7T Quad Edition. So these two laptops are very similar in terms of specs and performance you can get, but the HP NV17 is a more premium design and certainly has a more premium price on HP.com. Now, if you're trying to decide between these two, I just wanted to give a quick overview of how they're different, how they're similar. So they're both obviously 17-inch laptops. The NV17 has the capability of having a 3D screen. The screen hinges on the NV17 are about the same size as what you get on the NV Pavilion DV17 7. So as far as like feel of the hinges, they're certainly both solid. So the NV17 has a little bit less wiggle than I find I can get on the DV7T, but both are very well built. As far as design now, obviously you notice that you get the aluminum finish on the NV17, whereas on the DV7 it's a brush metal finish. So it's just got a thin metal layer on top here, whereas the NV17 is a thicker aluminum skin. So as far as build quality, that would go to the NV17. On the lid now, you get a black lid on the NV17, and on the DV17 the brush metal finish carries over there.